Hello, baby doll cutie pie pumpkin friend. We're going to talk about Ethereum, and I want to share with you some edge. And once you learn from this story, you're going to be a better investor, friend, son, mother, daughter, midden wearer, and fluffy sock put honor. Okay? I want to take you back to a year, many years ago, before you were born. It was 2019 December. Okay? 2019 December, your friend Somi was actually, I didn't even know what Ethereum did. I was just in Bitcoin. I didn't know what Twitter was. I didn't know what YouTube was. I didn't know who to follow. I was following a few guys. I trusted them. Okay, I had no idea where to start. I thought Twitter was for losers and scum. It's not. It's for fellow peanut brains. Okay, and there are a lot of scum on there. But we have a network of friends and friendship. And I'm adding value now. But once upon a time, man, there was none of this good value. So let's go back here. This is a Bitcoin chart. Okay. Bitcoin in 2019, man. You gotta understand. Bitcoin recovered the best. Bitcoin was killing it. Every alt/BTC ratio, so ETH BTC, XRP BTC, ADA BTC, everything BTC went down. Because Bitcoin was super strong. So I took this as a sign. I was like, man, I got to pay more attention to Bitcoin, you know? And I was wrong because the third cycle prophecy curse happened, right? Now, you know how the story ends. I learned that something's not right here and I went into altcoins because I could start to see the network effects. But I want you to understand that when I was learning and when I had my thesis, I didn't have a voice yet. I did not have the power of Twitter or YouTube. I was just talking to friends and family. And I was trying to help everyone. I was trying to tell them, man, this thing, you have to get in now. It's going to change the world. And they go, yeah, whatever. And I said, no. It's going to change the world. It's going to go so powerful that the government's going to try ban it. And they say, well, isn't that bad? And I'll say, no. You get long first until it gets powerful. And then we can start talking about that later. And I would introduce these complex concepts, you know, debt, fiat, Ponzi, ETH, Bitcoin, everything going up. I started researching Ethereum. I want to take you all the way back, man. Right here. I'm not joking. I researched Ethereum in the end of December 2019 for 4 hours. You count that on your toes. 4 hours. And I concluded this is going to be one of the greatest blue chip assets of all time, and it's going to flip Bitcoin. 4 hours. So I already know, if I don't have to spend much time and I get these profound prophecy conclusions, this is it, you know. It just takes a long time to get there. Okay? These things come rare, okay? Very rare. Okay? The last time that happened was me researching Bitcoin here, back when and down here, okay? So these are very rare. And if you want to know what comes next, we have the answer. One of them's ChainLink, and one of them's Hex. Okay? They're very rare. I also have a Uniswap one, but it didn't turn out how I thought, but we'll see about that one, right? So these are very rare. Remember, I'm looking through thousands of coins. So let's talk about Ethereum, right? But I want you to really get into the nitty-gritty with me. I researched Ethereum, and here I am. You see me on Twitter. I'm trying to help everyone, man. I'm saying, hey, here's free high-value content. You can choose how much you want to put on this. You can put a micro bullet, okay? You can put a bullet. You know, you can put, 0.5%, 1% of your portfolio. You can put 5 bullets, 5%. If you are really confident, go 10% plus, okay? Obviously, I'm ridiculous in some of these things, in some of my weights, but I've actually given you information. You just decide on your risk. Isn't that fantastic? Well, I did it back here, man. No one listened. No one listened but my very close friends who said, wow, you're in here all the time. I'm not even going to argue. Okay? And they're very thankful for it. It's funny. The people who think the least, they were the ones who are like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. Let's just follow him. They actually got the best results and everyone else didn't. But I want you to know, I'm now sharing with you first-hand experience edge. When this was happening, so by the way, ETH here, my prophecy was that ETH BTC is going to hit 0.2 and then 0.3. So it's going to flip one day. I'm talking about it here, man. It's 0.02. So I'm telling you, Ethereum was 2% of Bitcoin's price, and I'm saying it's going to go 30% one day. I was seen as a heretic. Cast me out of the village. Now, I'm now relaying this to you. When I made this, no one cared. And I was very confused. I'm like, wait, the answers are all here. Look at these medium articles, burning, EIP, smart contracts. Like, you can't see this. This is the most obvious, clear thing ever. It's as clear as the sky is blue. It's as clear as your socks are fluffy. How can't you see this? Person after person after person. I tried to help so many people. I was in Discords and Telegrams, and I was just experimenting. No one knew. So no one knew what was going on until one thing happened. Green candles. This is what happened, okay? I'm going to live it through with you right now. I remember, I'll never forget this, okay? So I kept spamming everyone, you got to get in, you got to go all in. And then this happened, okay? Out of, let's say out of 100 people that knew, the first 10%, like, I'm telling you, nobody trusted what I was saying. No one. After these green candles, I saw an influx of people already. Oh my God, Ethereum, wow, the potential. And I was going to vomit. I was like, what the hell? How come now you're suddenly a genius? And I scratched my head like, wait a minute. These people, when I was talking to them, different people, different avatars, different ages, man, woman, young, old, everyone. They didn't get it. Then some green candles happen, and now they suddenly get it. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? I didn't think anything of it. And then this happened. This happened. That's actually the DeFi season. It got more crazy. More people started seeing it. But not enough, you know? We still went from, I'd say, 10% of people. Now we're up to like 20%. So it's still nothing, right? And they didn't go all in. They did not go. They didn't even go aggressive. I remember a lot of people. This is what I wanted to choke them out. I couldn't believe it. Because Ethereum was so low, man, against Bitcoin. It was so low. It hit 90%. Okay? And this is going to be a blue chip asset. People were still saying to me, yeah, I'm going to leave my bid down at like, 1.5% when we're up here. I promise. They were saying that. And I want to kid them. I was like, dude, we've been going down for 3 years. We're down over 90%. And you are going to try leave a bid on this? Really? I didn't argue with it. I thought, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the stupid one. And you know what happens next, right? Literally up only. And now, whoop-de-doo. Oh, they're all Ethereum maxis. Surprise, surprise. Now, a lot of those same people, I go and check Telegram. I go and check Discord. I get inbox messages. Those same people who only believed in Bitcoin then, now that Ethereum's gone up versus Bitcoin, now they say, oh my God, Bitcoin's actually useless, so Ethereum's the future. And I was like, oh my God, look when you figure it out, dude. Look when you figure it out. Now, for a flippening, you're only going to get a 2.2x. Ethereum's not even worth it for you anymore. My God, you're going to have to take like proper risk. Okay, now I didn't know I was going to be able to have the foresight to see the things I saw on his, what I see right now with altcoins, ChainLink, Hex, Paul Pleb, all the memes. I did not know I was going to be able to do this. I'm just doing the hours, but I didn't know 100% it was going to come. So that's why I said like it was really important for you to take advantage of it down here before the game got hard. See, now the game's hard. Now you actually got to believe in Ethereum. Like you really got to believe, because if you're wrong, you risk. Let's go through this. This is why it gets more dangerous as the price goes up. So while retail and all these other VCs and trash insiders, while they're coming in and they're going, oh, it's confirming our thesis. You're more risky, Habib. You're more risky because your downside is 1 unit, but your upside is only 2. So congratulations. 2, and then you're risking 1, -1 if it doesn't work out. You may as well put on a leverage trade. How garbage is that? But if you weren't such a poopy head, okay, with me, if you weren't such a poopy head, let's go look at, okay, I'm not even going to do the low. Let's say you got in after a bit of confirmations here, right? You're already up. You're already up a 3x. So if you put 1 Bitcoin here, now you got 3 Bitcoin, and everybody now has to argue about the 2 to 1. Whereas if it goes to the target, even higher, Look at that. You're going to get your 6, 7 Bitcoin return from 1 into ETH. Okay, so this is, I'm sharing this with you. Everybody became a genius on the green candles, and I will not forget this. As the green candles came, so I was talking about smart contracts and burning, and everybody in the world uses a different currency, and everything's going to run on the layers and taking over Visa. I was talking about this. I learned all this in the first 4 hours of me researching, and I'm throwing it out to everyone. I'm trying to help everyone. Like, listen, pay attention. This edge is going to go away, idiot. I didn't call him idiot. Okay, I don't like people calling him idiot. Okay? They didn't listen. I found it very fascinating. They pay attention. Oh, green candles. Oh, I'll start learning. I'll start learning. I don't know why, man. Satoshi really knew what he was doing with that Bitcoin halvening. He knew the only way to get people to pay attention to this is to put the Bitcoin halvening and make the price go up. He knew. So not only do we know this by theory, I actually got to see it. So I'm sharing this first-hand experience here with you. That when the price went up, people became geniuses. There was a divorced woman, I remember. She's in the Discord group. I promise you, it didn't sound like she was getting it. She had no idea what was going on. You know, you kids with your crypto, you got your green, you got your blue, I don't know what logo, what color, this, that. She just sounded like she was always smoking a durry. She sounded like she was always smoking a dart, drinking wine on the weekdays. And I'm like, man, like, how's this woman going to make it? She's not going to make it, right? But she was just one of the characters hanging around in there. As soon as the green candles started coming, what do you think happened? Starts messaging with me about smart contracts. Visa is 80 billion market cap, throwing out this. I was like, what the hell? You can actually learn? You can absorb information? I'm telling you now, I got to see this. I got to see people who you would otherwise have completely given up on suddenly become Einstein. Only because the green candle came. There is more power to this green candle than you think. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. You watch my videos, right? It's because it signifies that more people are joining the tribe. More people are coming into the community. The value of labor units invested into this thing is going up. People start paying attention. That's why. So I'm here to share it with you. And yes, that's why I'm now saying there are other examples you can look at, right? ChainLink. ChainLink is a pathetic piece of poop right now. I'm telling you right now, as soon as we get some big, fat, juicy, thick, girthy green candles and we stop scamming everyone for once we start doing that, I promise you, people are going to start messaging me, Oracle, Swift, the World Economic Forum, we'll eat the bugs. Did you know DeFi is 100 trillion of the world, and if we get to 1 trillion, Chainlink's going to hit $620? Yes, I know, because I made a whole video about it back at $5 when you didn't care. I promise you that's going to happen. Same thing with Hex. Same thing. There's going to be people. Let's get the real chart up. By the way, this is how you know there's more edge with Hex as well. You can't even get the full chart up on TradingView properly. Okay? Once it starts going up, oh my god, yes, it's so cool to earn yield while I hold, because actually you don't actually need crypto to have a use case for it to go up. You know? So yes, everything they're going to be saying will relate to all the talking points I see on Twitter, on YouTube. People are going to reveal to themselves that, wow, oh my god, when you introduce utility for a coin, it actually creates dump pressure. Yes. Yes, it does. Isn't that crazy? Isn't Satoshi smart? He made Bitcoin store of value. He actually made it peer-to-peer cash. It's actually the people in the network made it store of value. It's the market wanted a store of value. Aren't they smart? Yes, just because it happened 13 to 14 years ago doesn't mean they're poopy heads. We are the poopy heads. We are the poopy heads for still. We don't understand. It's funny. They came 14 years before us. 14 years ago, we're still driving wooden cars. And they understood this more than everyone knew coming today. So, think about this. Think about how smart everyone's going to be after the price goes up. I've just shared with you this story. I'll never forget these stories ever in my life. Like, if I could put you in my computer chair, in this dusty room, wrestling crocodiles, sweaty forehead, with fluffy socks and fluffy slippers, getting these messages from people. I did not know half of them even spoke English. The super geniuses, Einstein, four-dimensional physics, all because you threw some green candles in their face. It's amazing what people do once the green candles come. Learn from this. I love you all, friends. Till next time.